Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 14th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Saturday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the tropics here. As you can see here, here's what's the remnants of Sean. Sean is just a tropical depression now with winds of 35 miles an hour with higher gusts. We'll be discussing that in today's video as well. Here is the tropical invest 94 intensity. Also, here's a tropical wave off the African coast. Needs to be monitored as well by the area of showers and storms up here associated with a cold front that will continue to push on off to the northeast. We got some showers, thunderstorm activity just northeast of the Bahamas along a cold frontal boundary extending from the northeastern United States all the way back into the Bahamas, all the way back into the Yucatan Peninsula. Here's a tropical wave. Here looks kind of suspicious, but I think it may move inland before any development. But that there do look a little suspicious to me, like something trying to develop down in the southern Gulf of Mexico, the southwestern portion there as well. Alright, we got more activity across portions of the Central America region, also down across northern South America, and also in the Eastern Pacific, right along the Central America coastline, also the Mexico coastline as well. All this activity will continue to push westward as we continue to go forward. Alright. Well, if you're a new viewer and you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing today. Love to have you. If you know anybody that would like to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, tell them to subscribe to my channel as well. I do forecast on here twice per day unless something comes up that I cannot do it. Other than that, you get my forecast. Also, if you like these videos, share these videos on social media so that way more people get a chance to view my forecast content. I greatly appreciate that as well, and also watch the entire video all the way through if you do not mind. That way you get a chance to see the entire forecast, what I put together in this video for you today. Alrighty. Well, let's continue on through the forecast journey and let's roll forward. Alright, let's take a look at Tropical Depression Sean. Tropical Depression Sean is still trying to get a little bit of convection together, but it's not doing too well out in the Atlantic Ocean, trying to dissipate. We got a cold frontal boundary to the north here. That's why Sean is kind of weakening down to a tropical depression now. As if on this. Okay, as you can see here, here's the center of the storm right here at 11 a.m. this morning. It was located near latitude 16.0 north, longitude 44.2 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 35 miles an hour with higher gusts. Movement is to the northwest at 8 miles per hour. Remains a tropical depression all the way through its life cycle, just a post-tropical depression by 8 a.m. Monday. It should dissipate as it runs into that cold front and also into more wind shear as we continue to roll forward. Alright, here's a look at the forecast models. This is spaghetti-o models of the system. Alright, here's the center of the storm here, located here. Continues to push on off to the west. If it has enough moisture to work with, you guys in the northern portion of the Leeward Islands may get a little bit of activity off of this system. Maybe a little bit of gusty wind, maybe some heavy rain as it moves to the west. If it moves a little further to the south, like I said, if it's still got enough moisture, the northern portion of the Leeward Islands may get a little bit of activity out of Sean. Alright, let's move on to the NT here. It's got about 30 knot winds equal to 35 miles per hour. There it goes. All the models are in a tropical depression. There's only 2 that push it back into tropical storm status. Well, 3 really push it back into tropical storm status. I do not see that happening. It's like I said, it should dissipate, so we're going to stick with the tropical depression status of Sean. All right, now let's move on to Invest 94L. This one here is a little more concerning here. All right, you can see here's the system here, getting a little bit better organized. You see it getting pretty much the whole satellite imagery covered by this system. It's getting better organized. I would not be surprised this system maybe become a tropical depression on Sunday or Monday, maybe even later today, but I would say the time frame for this storm to become tropical depression 20 and then become tropical storm Tammy later on down the road. Should be around maybe Monday or Tuesday. It may become Tammy as well. So we'll keep it. I'll be here. We'll keep a check on it, and I will be here to give you more information on this system as it continues to develop. All right, let's take a look at the hurricane models here of this system here. All right, you can see here's the center of the storm here. Continues to the lines are pretty well compacted by the computer models here through 168 hours out. One takes a little bit further to the north. The rest of them takes a little bit further to the south. But anyway, anybody in the northern central Leeward Islands, they need to watch out for this system. So it could some of the forecasters model runs may be moving a little further to the north. If it moves further to the north, the Caribbean Sea will be in good shape. But if it moves a little further to the south, that system could sneak into the Caribbean Sea just like Philippe did. Remember when I was predicting Philippe, all the models kept taking it to the north and eventually snuck into the eastern Caribbean, northeastern Caribbean Sea. Then it went across Puerto Rico and then moved on up towards the northeastern United States. So, like I said, we'll keep an eye on this here. I will have more details on this system as things come more into focus. All right, now let's take a look at the intensity guidance of this system, because this system here could become a hurricane. Right now it has about 30 knot winds, equal almost tropical storm force. Tropical depression force winds about 35 miles per hour. I would not be surprised they go ahead and classify it later today as a tropical depression. But anyway, go all the way into a tropical storm status. All of them takes it into tropical storm status. So a lot of them takes it to a category 1, 2, and maybe even a 3 hurricane. One shoots it all the way up to a category 5. Could it become a category 1 or a 2 hurricane? There's a possibility it could, but we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens. Like I said, I'll be here to make sure to see what happens with this system, see if it's going to come through the Caribbean Sea, or is it going to continue to push a little further to the north and then on out to sea. So we'll keep a check on it and see. I'll be here to monitor the situation closely for you guys in the Leeward Islands. Alright, now that's your tropical update. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your local forecast here. We're going to take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your locating across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got some gale warnings, small craft advisory, also storm warnings from up here from near the Boston area all the way down to the eastern Georgia area, just north, just around the Savannah, Georgia region. Also, we have some coastal flood advisories up here for portions of the Delaware, New Jersey, and eastern Maryland areas, and also into eastern Virginia. Also, some down here around the Jacksonville, Florida region as well. We got some small craft advisory, gale warnings in effect for you guys down here in portions of Florida Panhandle all the way to the southeast Texas. We still got that red flag warning for southwestern Louisiana. Also, we have some gale warnings, also some small craft advisories for portions of northern Ohio and also into portion of Michigan region as well. Alright, we got more small craft advisory, gale warnings in effect for Southern California. Same up here from Oregon and Washington State as well. The Hawaiian Chain Island looks a-okay. And also we've got winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories over much of Alaska. There's a winter storm may produce some snowfall in Alaska there as well. And also, we have some gale warnings and small craft advisories around the coastal areas of Alaska. Alright, And finally, we're going to wrap up today's video with just the severe weather part of this video for today. The rest of the time looks a-okay. I don't see no severe weather in the other forecast map, so we won't. This is the only map we're going to discuss for today. All right, we got general thunderstorm for South Florida, Florida Keys, same up here for portion of South Carolina, all the way up toward the New York State area, New York City area, all the way back to portion of Ohio and also Michigan and northeastern Indiana. There's that marginal risk for the Outer Banks of North Carolina and also southeast Virginia. The tornado probability for today is pretty much just in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. If you live in Greenville, Jacksonville, New Bern, Kingston, and Havelock, North Carolina, 2% risk for a tornado. The category, I forgot to do that, but if you live in Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Newport News, and Hampton, Virginia, you're under a marginal risk for severe weather this afternoon. All right, damaging winds, 5%. This includes same areas, Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Newport News, and Hampton, Virginia areas for damaging winds this afternoon. And the hail probability is less than 5% in all areas. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. And we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday afternoon, folks. And take care.